There you go. Hi, everyone. Michelle Baxo, Love Coach here, and I am with Marli. Marli, I just so appreciate you taking a couple minutes here. We're actually in our mid-session right now, halfway through your Power Love project, and I was so moved by, I really am, I'm so moved by what you're creating and what you're discovering for yourself. And I think it's important people realize this really, when it comes down to it, is not about how to date, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what are you, just share, what are you discovering? What did you discover just right recently?
So for me, this has been a very interesting journey. It's uncovered so much about myself and who I am as a person. I think I started off very much with walls up and hoping that I was just going to learn how to date, as you said. What I've discovered is a lot more about what I am as a person, what I want in my life, not just on the dating front, but just actually how I react with myself, how I listen to myself, what I feel, and my feelings have become a lot stronger and I'm listening to them a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And in general, I think I've just realized and become very much more clear about what I actually want and deserve. And I think in the past, I had this picture in my head of what that was, but I don't think it really was very authentic. I don't think it really reached down into who I am as a person and connected with how I feel about it. I think that's the connection that I've received in the last 6 weeks. I think I had it in a very intellectual way in my head previously, but I didn't really connect to it.
I so got it. And if you could give, if somebody's just starting out, just the most common thing is when people are first starting out is they don't know where to begin, they don't know where to start, and they don't know if they're doing it right, all of that stuff that comes up. What advice would you give a woman who's looking for love and starting out here on this journey?
Well, I certainly started out not knowing what the answers were, and actually expecting myself to know what the answers were, and giving yourself a bit of a break and saying, do you know what, it's okay if you don't know how to do this, because that's part of the process and part of the journey. And I think if you give yourself that time to really actually stop and think and feel, then it just naturally tends to lead you to do different things rather than trying to chase an answer that you think might be the right answer. And I still don't have the answers. I absolutely don't. And I know that more now than when I started.
Yeah.
But actually the process has made me connect to something deeper in me that I think will probably in the long term work out okay. You've just got to trust. You've just got to believe.
It's really great. Marli, thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I just want to say good luck to everyone. And I know it's a very tough journey, but so far it's been worthwhile.
Awesome. Okay, great. Thanks, Marli.